What's up? It's Monday. I'm so excited that you guys decided to drop by today. We're going to get right into it, man. But first,
hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Need someone to hype me up, hype me up.
It's the beginning of the week. I know y'all got them hypes, man. On somebody's child. Hook me up, man. It be helping the video, bro. For real. MAGA voters furious as the world calls Americans uneducated. Ain't this something? They got us looking crazy.
Tariffs are working. Tariffs are working. If you're 50 years old and have a 401k, you've lost about $74,000 in the past 3 months. Does that feel like it's working?
No, I've lost more than that.
You idiot!
I made the shirt right after the mugshot came out because it's one of the most, important photos of all time.
Yeah. Why is it important?
It just shows you how corrupt the system is, that he could be, arrested and shown in front of everyone, like, in this embarrassing manner on totally trumped up charges.
It's a corrupt
Do you feel that it would be government overreach to try and take or limit people's ability to have firearms?
I don't feel that way. It is that way. Yeah, it would be. The Second Amendment guarantees our right to keep and bear arms.
Would it be government overreach to enter someone's home, a U.S. citizen, without a search warrant?
Absolutely. Wouldn't you?
That's allowed to happen right now. Donald Trump has ordered that people can, ICE agents can enter homes without a warrant.
He has?
Yes.
Pathetic.
I don't know.
Is that government overreach?
Where you going? Nah, man, bring your bad
What are your
ass
thoughts
back.
on the deportations that have happened so far?
Well, I like to call them homecomings because you came to our country, we paid for it, we put you up, we fed you, and now we're sending you home where you came from. It should be a celebration. These people,
A lot of these people are being sent to El Salvador, even if they're not from El Salvador.
to me, I don't care where they get sent to. They don't belong here.
Do you like that he's kind of trying to
Sounds like
influence
Columbus.
universities and what's taught in universities?
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yes.
Are you behind that as well?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Pressure he's putting on Harvard to kind of change the way they're doing things?
Yes. Yeah.
Did it seem strange a little bit that he started Trump University and then had to pay $25 million because it was deemed a fraud, but he wants to tell other universities how to teach?
I'm like a huge Trump supporter, so I don't have an issue with that.
And these are the people that's calling us stupid. That's crazy, bro. Listen, man, stop the video right now. Go take a free online IQ test. Come back to the video at the end of the test. Take that same test again. I guarantee you're going to score a lower score, bro. I lost IQ points watching this, dog. But I'm supposed to be dumb.
Those liberals saying that this land belongs to the indigenous people. I have one question for you. Do you know a purebred 100% indigenous person living in the US today? And I mean mixed with nothing. Because you're saying it belongs to the indigenous people, so it needs to be 100% indigenous person. You know that?
Motherfuckers was mixed in.
No, you don't know them. Because this land was conquered, settled, and colonized. So no, that doesn't mean that modern day, and I'm talking modern day, Mexican citizens can break modern day immigration and border laws. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't. Because there's no such thing as a 100% indigenous person anymore. There's not. There's not. There's not.
I feel it. No signs of intelligence life here.
He really does love the
I know. She looks like her name
have
could
you
be.
heard
Her name's right there.
of
Her name's
tribal
Amy.
land where millions of Native Americans live today? Your entire argument falls apart the moment you remember that reservations exist. And shifting the argument from indigenous sovereignty to modern immigration, as if bringing up Mexicans somehow disproves Native Americans' existence or land rights.
Right.
It doesn't. Those two things are completely different issues. Be sure to hit that follow button so you never miss any of my political sass. And while you're at it, click the link in my bio and help support the Unfuck America tour. Because we're clearly fucked right now.
Yeah, for sure, dog. Her eyes are really blue. Listen, dog, at the end of the day, dog, when you look at the back of like a chemical product, maybe Clorox, I don't know, Fabuloso, anything like that, Tide, them little warning labels on there that tell people not to eat them. They make them for people like the person in the beginning of this video, bro. I'm telling you, because without those labels, bro, they would be dead, bro, because they would have been natural selection. It's kind of sad, bro.
Here's what it is. MAGA are uneducated. They do not know political policy. They do not know what Donald Trump is doing. They just support him blindly. And when they become educated, they either leave MAGA or they stay with MAGA because they're bad people and they like that his policies hurt a large majority of people.
Yeah, I think that's like a really, really silly way of looking at it.
Okay, prove it wrong. Do you think Donald Trump's policies
you're
hurt
identifying
people?
as a characteristic of MAGA, right? And it's like, yeah, you can go through and cherry pick the dumb ones on either side. Not really interesting.
I think the people that are educated are bad people.
So what makes them bad people?
When I talk to people who are MAGA about Donald Trump's immigration policy, they're either uneducated or they're bad people, because what I'm going to bring up to them is, hey, Donald Trump is sending innocent people to concentration camps in third countries. And they go, no, he isn't. And then I show them the proof that he is doing this. And then they go, oh, well, it's a good thing he's doing this. So thus proving that they're bad people, because they've now been educated on the fact that he's essentially human trafficking people to concentration camps, but they don't care because they're groups of people that they don't like.
Guys, listen, bro, real talk, pay attention closely. What he just did was this. He just put on a master class that any one of y'all can do to your MAGA co-workers, family members, whoever. Present the facts, give them some logic, and they don't know what to do. It's really that simple. And he's right, because did you not hear the other guy tell the guy said they sending them to El Salvador, even if they not El Salvadorian. I don't give a hell what they sent them. They're wrong. To get them out of here. He literally, we just saw that.
What about what happened on January 6th? What do you think what happened there?
My birthday, by the way.
I don't really know what happened on January 6th.
January 6th,
The election day?
No, election day was back in November.
I don't even know what.
Do you know about January 6th?
No.
So when I say January 6th, that means just
nothing. I don't know.
It doesn't matter what color you are. We want people to be respected for who they are. We don't need to have stones of infinity stones because you're black, you're gay, you're trans. We just want everybody to be treated equal.
Talk about January 6th in terms of what did you think it was? Tomorrow's the anniversary, 3 years. What do you think was rigged about it?
I think it was set up by Democrats.
Oh my God!
And the Democrats are going to lose their minds.
This is how
and they're
stupid
going to
they
send
are.
everybody.
It's gonna be a summer of love because
they're going
y'all
to
remind me to bring up that point.
As many people as possible. They're going to send their bad people out. Their Black Lives Matter. Their Antifa. Oh, any foreigner that's here that doesn't belong here is going to be sent to your front door.
Make America great again. I need to make some money.
What about what?
Yeah, these people are stupid, bro. You gotta just listen to them, bro. They make no sense. What's that? The stuff about the Democrats being. Thanks for reminding me, bro. This how stupid they are, bro. He just said the Democrats set it up. Oh, if the Democrats set it up, and you know that Trump hates the Democrats, why would he pardon so many of those people who went over there on January 6th? Why did he pardon many of which have been accused of doing some real nasty thing to children, bro? Thank you for reminding me to bring that point back.
Do you think a gay couple should have the same rights as a...
No, I don't. I really don't. I don't think it's fair.
To the gay couple?
Well, no, but the regular couple, they work so hard, you know, and the gay couple, they want more.
Do you support his plan to deport 15 to 20 million immigrants?
Yeah.
All of them?
If they came in illegally, they should be deported.
Can I ask you, even if it necessitates violence to deport 15 million people? Because it seems like it would, right?
I don't think he would let it get violent.
No?
I had somebody tell me that they would take a bullet for Donald Trump.
I think I would too.
I hope you do.
That young. If I was young, I'd never say that. But I would.
Please
too.
take one for him.
I mean,
We don't want to lose your wisdom to that.
But I don't know what it is about him. He's got that charisma, says it like it is, never backs down. He never says anything that he shouldn't.
I think he's really funny, and I like most of the stuff that he does, to be honest. He trolls on Twitter. Sometimes, I mean, yeah.
Should women be pastors?
Well, just holding to the scripture, no. And it's not about whether or not a woman is better than a man or equal to. That's just a biblical model set by God in scripture for men to serve in the role as pastor.
Listen, let me tell y'all something, bro. White women gonna always vote against their best interest, dog. If you really look at the MAGA movement, bro, I ain't gonna say. Let me rephrase that. Not all y'all, because a lot of white women they didn't woke up and they see the light now. They acting like freedom fighters and shit. But man, I'm talking about the ones that's on the MAGA side, bro. Like if y'all really listen to the people who y'all are watching, like you would be like, damn, they almost sound like they don't like women that much. So why would I align myself with them? That's what they should be asking themselves, dog. You know, I'm somebody's child. I would ask myself that if I was in a similar situation.
4 years we've been held hostage under the Democratic rule. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. We've had more taxes. We paid more for everything.
Wait, you think that taxes?
Part of the deal game.
You think that taxes have been like really high in the last 4 years, right?
It's not just that. We paid for everything. We, the middle income America, was paying for the Democratic, all this.
I just want to clarify. You didn't like Biden and Harris's tax code.
I did not.
Would you ever vote for it again?
No.
Under any circumstances?
No.
It was Trump's tax code.
No, it was Obama. It was Obama's.
In 2017, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, in which was his tax code and set to expire this year, meaning under the entire Biden-Harris administration, we were under Donald Trump's tax code. You just told us that you hated that tax code and you never vote for it again under any circumstances.
I would never vote for a Democratic regime ever.
So it had nothing to do with what they were doing and all to do with the fact that they're Democrats. Party over country every single day you're a member of a cult.
4 years.
Damn, bro, that was beautiful, man. I like watching them look stupid. Stupider than they already look. I love this, man. This warms me up on the inside, man. You know, this is a heart-touching video to me.
Among the MAGAs, a lack of education is common, leading to a limited understanding of the world around them. This undereducation fuels their reliance on misinformation and conspiracy theories as they struggle to differentiate fact from fiction in their environment. Wow. Among the MAGAs...
I believe it. I really believe it. You know, my computer been freezing up on me lately, bruh. So I be reluctant to use ChatGPT while I'm on camera these days. But, you know, just for shits and giggles. On average, do red states versus blue states have more degrees? There you have it, guys. Short answer, blue states on average have higher levels of college attainment than red states because they're stupid. I'm telling you. And then the smart places within the red states just so happen to be blue cities. Smarter. It's really just that simple, dog. I'm sick of it, man. Y'all gotta stop drinking the Kool-Aid, bro. Blue states Democratic leaning. Higher percent of adults with bachelor degrees are higher, which makes sense. More residents with advanced degrees, which makes sense. I have a bachelor's in biology and chemistry, guys. I'm not a dummy, right? I might not be the most articulate, but I ain't no slouch, you know? Red states, Republican leaning. Lower percent of bachelor's degrees attainment on average. Highest share of population with high school diploma. All right, fuck it. I'm going deeper. She like that.
I'd rather have Trump as a dictator than Biden any day. It's kind of obvious who knows what they're doing. There's no dictatorship with Trump.
You look like you could be his twin.
He's for America.
Well, you can't take my equipment though. It's mine. You can't come into my country because it's mine. It's not your country.
Sure it is.
You don't own the country. You're not the CEO of the country, right?
There isn't a CEO of the country.
But you said it's my country. What do you mean by my country?
Because yes, this is where you live. This is where I was born.
Is your last name America?
Well, the country is the people.
No, but you said it's my country. I run the shit. You said I run the country. I run the shit. Well, you said you run the shit.
So you're putting words into people's mouth, which is wrong.
I'm not putting people words.
You should not do that.
I'm just taking their words and expanding them a little bit.
Make America great again. I need to make some money.
Make America great again. What does that mean to you?
The America I grew up with, we want it back. We want people to stop censoring us. We want them to stay away from our Second Amendment. We want freedom of religion. So if you're a conservative, if you're a Christian, if you're white, you're male, it doesn't matter what color you are. We want people to be respected for who they are.
Did you get brainwashed at university?
I did. I got brainwashed in the university.
And then how did you get unbrainwashed?
Evolution, Darwinism, you name it. That's brainwash.
Yeah, bro, these are some unintelligent people, bro. But did y'all hear dude say, you know, if you're white, male, doesn't matter what color you are. See, that was a Freudian slip up, dog. He knew what he meant. That boy said if you white, that don't sound too right. Let me clean it up just a tad bit. I don't see colored looking at. Hey, but I like that one dude that was like, do you own this country? Are you the CEO? Is your last name America? See, when you start to question them, they break down. They don't have answers for nothing because they truly are stupid people.
If you don't like it, don't come here to protest. Don't come if you're uneducated and you don't know what you're talking about.
You would rather they just didn't come here?
I would rather them not come here.
Are you a fan of the First Amendment?
Absolutely. You know, the right to bear arms. Look, this is God.
That's not the First Amendment.
No, the Fourth Amendment. If you
calling the kettle black, right? What? She didn't even know what the damn First Amendment was, bro. These are the people they allow to vote, bro. Damn, dog. I hate to say it, but sometimes I do feel like but then they would expand upon it and really mess over everybody. But I was about to say like a basic IQ test, maybe, before you allowed to vote. But then I know what they're going to do with that. They're going to turn that into something crazy. And and nobody can be able to vote. But shit.
People are just so sick and tired of the big, huge billionaires controlling everything and telling us what to do, and everybody's tired of it.
Wait, isn't Trump a billionaire who owns a bunch of stuff and tells people what to do? How do they not see what's right in front of their eyes? Or am I missing something here?
You know what? So what if he wants to grab I want to grab I wish I could grab as much he is.
Y'all saw the two,
immediately. He's a danger to every woman in society. He doesn't even care that Trump has been accused of SA. He literally sounds like he wants to do it himself.
Oh, they suck. They're the worst. They're the problem with this country. What can we do to bridge the divide in the country?
Probably talk to each other more.
Look at these
Listen to each other.
Less name calling?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And the shirt says, liberals suck. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really showing how one-sided they are. They can't even see the irony in what they're saying. It's actually insane.
People are just...
All right, ladies, don't all answer at once. But out of all of the fine young gentlemen you saw in this video, which one of these guys would you date? Would you sleep with? And fellas, don't y'all all answer at the same time either. Which one of these women in these videos would you want to mess with? You see what I'm saying? Like, dog, come on now. What I always tell y'all about these dudes that be racist and they MAGA, bro, they always look like they don't get women. Short ass dudes. No offense to anybody that's short. I'm not, whatever. I ain't that tall either, but these dudes are literally like 5'5", bro. I'm telling you, it's always the ugly 5'5" dudes that go super MAGA. Incels.
People say, oh, Trump's that's a cult, blah, blah, blah. But I feel like cult is such a negative word. We are not a cult. We are a group of Americans that love our country and want it back.
I don't know. I think Republicans as a whole are more, just more calm and everything. It's like the riots in the streets when Trump was president. I mean, the riots were all Democratic cities.
Can you really trust a billionaire? Help me understand why that's a thing for you.
Yeah, so with billionaires, I would say honestly, no, you can't. Yeah. I'll say with Trump, when he debated Hillary Clinton in 2016, she said all these things about the tax laws, all this, and Trump said, where have you been for 30 years? You haven't done anything about it. And then he said, I know you're not going to do it because all your donors who fund your campaign benefit from the same tax breaks and tax laws I do. Right. So whether it's left or right, these people, they're not really going to change the tax laws.
Do you think Vladimir Putin's our enemy?
He said the smartest shit I heard.
Not really.
Really, why not?
Because I think he's trying to run his own country. And he's not. I don't think he is a threat to America.
I'm a southern redneck dirt farmer from down south, and Trump is a down New York Yankee from Manhattan billionaire. Do you think I like Trump? Well, the answer is, what he's doing is just wonderful.
People say,
that goddamn Trump is making this country amazing, goddamn it. The tariffs are helping us out. Last time I checked, the case of Red Bull was down 70%. Stupid ass. Dog, they be lying, bro. Shut your ass up. Country bumpkin you. Dirt ass, man.
Don't you want the most qualified person, even though it might be a so-called, swamp member, lobbyist, or whatnot? Is that not the best thing to do?
So what do you like about Donald Trump?
I like his honesty and transparency, and I like that he puts America first.
Biden, I feel like he was super you're black, let's Black Lives Matter, and Black Lives Matter, but what if white people matter too?
So why are you out here today?
I am out here to support our president, Donald J. Trump.
And why is that?
Well, he's given us 5 million plus jobs since he's taken office, lowest unemployment for blacks, Latinos, and Asians. And he's also just given a nice shout out to the gay community for Gay Pride Month, saying he supports us 100% and he wants to decriminalize homosexuality around the globe.
Make America great again. So when was the last great?
It's always been great.
If it's always been great, what are we trying to go back to?
We're not going back, we're going forward.
You can't make it up, dog. You really can't, man. These people are slow. Guys, y'all know how these dumb MAGA people always say they want the best person for the job. I want to show y'all this video on Instagram I came across.
Don't you want the most qualified person, even though it might be a so-called, swamp member, lobbyist, or whatnot?
Now, this dude right here did a little research about a woman who has a job that, you know, I would think you would need some experience to get. But is he gonna make it make sense?
The girl who said the dumb thing in the Department of War video about how the U.S. has only used 10% of its military. Glaring issue is obviously that secretary is spelled wrong. The other is that she's a child. So obviously I did a deep dive on Miss Riley here. Okay, so she was born in 1999. So I found her LinkedIn. Assistant press secretary. She's been doing this for 11 months. From January 2025 to June 2025, she was a communications assistant. So who was she assisting? Ding, 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 Marjorie Taylor Greene. What was she before that? Okay, she was the assistant to the city manager of Aubrey. Where's Aubrey? It must be a big city if she went from there to the communications assistant. Huh, interesting.
I ain't never heard of no Aubrey.
Town. I wonder what the population is. 6,600 to 7,400. Less than some people's apartment buildings, but I'm sure she did a lot. So let's go back to her previous job before that. Wow, Director of Communications at MLJ Events and Design. This company must do big events for like the White House, right? So I went to their website. Huh, that's weird. I guess it's a wedding planner. I bet she still had to work really hard. This was a huge place and she definitely earned her spot. Right? This woman kind of looks familiar. Name's Marianne, last name Podleski. And then that didn't take me long to discover that Riley is her daughter. She must have gone to an amazing college. She went to Liberty University. Wow, what a campus. It's a campus for Jesus. And I bet it's really hard to get in. Maybe not. A 99% acceptance rate. Man, well, she had something else. 5 levels of leadership. That must be some sort of special leadership programs. And it's a book. It's a book. She read it. She read a book. DEI. So this is the girl who said the dumb
DEI, DEI, DEI. Just like Hegsworth. What's his last name? Yeah, him. Let me think. Who else? Donald Trump. DEI. Dude was not qualified to be no damn president, bro. You failed businesses, and then you left the people holding the bag, and that's what you're going to do to America, dog. It's really that simple, man. But I got to get up out of here right quick. I got other videos to make, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and please, 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 please.
Hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Need someone to hype me up, hype me up, hype me up, hype me up.